What up, YouTube? Don't mind my hat. It is a bad hair day for your girl. So, what I decided to do was put my girl Willow on a raw meat diet. Now, throughout the time that I had her, I've been slowly transitioning her from kibble to raw. She is currently 3 months, soon to be 4 months in a few days. But, I just wanted to get her more healthy because she comes from an unhealthy litter, to tell you the truth. She was just underweight when I had got her. So I didn't want to rush. I knew that raw meat may help her put on weight, but I didn't want to rush that process just in case. So I slowly put the weight on her with dog food, with kibble. And now that she's at a decent size for her age, I want to put her on a raw diet. So we're going to do some satin balls because, again, satin balls pack on weight. It gives the dogs the oils, the natural oils and nutrition and everything that they need. So I'm going to just do another satin ball video. And whatever ingredients I have that's good for the dog is what's gonna go in the satin ball ingredient. So what I have right now, not all of this is gone. My bananas, apples, and potatoes are not going, they just sitting there. But you got coconut oil, mayo, that's not going in there either, but she is gonna drink that for weight gain. Goat milk, cottage cheese, oats, chia seeds, eggs. That's her snack. I call them chips, because when I freeze them and they bite into it, it sounds like they're crunching on chips, so I call them chips. and then we got the ground beef. And this is everything that's going in. Cornflakes as well. Cornflakes is going in. So everything up here, majority of everything up here is going inside the satin balls. I have molasses that is also going in. I'm gonna break this up to pieces. Like I said, I've been giving her raw meat, so I know she's gonna tear this shit up. But again, I still have a bag of dog food for her, so I will be mixing kibble with this until she's out of it. Then she will be 100% on raw. But right now, I will be mixing the kibble with it until she's done with the bag she has. We're gonna put 3 eggs in. We're gonna start with mayo. Mayo is just extra fat. It helps pack on weight. You know, mayo is packed with oil in it. We're gonna do the flakes next. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole bag, so I'm gonna do half a bag. I'm gonna do half a bag now, and if I need the rest, then I'll pour the rest in later. We got your good old molasses. I didn't know if I was gonna put this in or not, but I'm not gonna add too much of this because it's so sweet, and I don't want to give her sweet satin balls. This is really sweet, so that's all I'm gonna put in. We have organic coconut oil. A lot of people use the solid coconut oil, but this time I got the liquid. It's more convenient. The solid coconut oil is a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. Just a good amount. There's no like real specific amount to put in. I do well, when I had my bullies, I used to rub coconut oil on their fur and on their skin because it was good for their skin. It's a natural antifungal, so it helps with dry skin. If your dog has hot spots, this is a great thing to put on your dog. So she will be getting extra of this. Every time I feed her, I'll put a little bit more of this on top of her food, just for the extra benefits of it. We got the good old cottage cheese. I'm gonna just pour it in there. Whatever amount comes out, that's good. Now, chia seeds, quiet, let me make my video. Chia seeds isn't a original ingredient, but it's high in fiber. It is great for your dog's intestines, digestion. It helps them use the bathroom. If your dog needs to use the bathroom, I would recommend soaking these until they swell up, and then you can put it either in a water or you can put it in a dog food, and it will help them use the bathroom. So we're just gonna sprinkle some up there. It's best to let these be wet before you feed them again, but the moisture from all of this is gonna do what it do with these seeds. Next we have good old-fashioned oats. Oats is a filler. It also has fiber, protein, potassium, 150 milligrams of potassium. And we're going to pour some of that in there. I really just use oats to as a filler. So it keeps her full longer. The other ingredient that was supposed to go with this is pumpkin. All natural canned pumpkin. It comes in a can. It's 100% natural. I will put that in there, but that's the ingredient that I forgot. Now, the goat milk doesn't go in it, but I think I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in there. Just because she's still she's a puppy. She's only 3 months. So this will be sprinkled inside, and then when I serve it to her, I will sprinkle a little on top for extra. Another ingredient that I forgot, peanut butter. It helps put on weight. And the taste, they love the taste of peanut butter. What come off? Now comes the mixing. Oh, I forgot to crack the eggs. Ooh. I do leave the shell in here, but I break it down like very, very thin, so she wouldn't even be able to cut her gums up with the shells and stuff. So I cut it down, or break it down real thin, and it has great benefits to it as well. It's packed with calcium, good for the dog's teeth and bones. Since I have more room, I will be pouring the rest of the flakes, the frosted flakes in here. Now, a lot of other videos, you'll see them take it and roll them up into balls. A lot of them will freeze it, and then when they're ready to feed their dogs, they take it out of the freezer, let it thaw out, and then they will give this to the dogs. However many they want to give them, but with me, I'm gonna leave all of it in this one bowl and refrigerate it. And this probably will last, depending on how much I give her, because I do want her to put on a little bit more weight. So I may give her more than the average, because I only feed her once a day. I know I probably should feed her twice, but I only feed her once a day, so she might get a good amount. And then she still has the dog food, so that's gonna help her also. When my pup is ready, the puppy I'm supposed to be getting, she's just gonna go straight to raw. I'm not gonna transition her. She's gonna go straight to raw. I'm gonna sprinkle a little goat milk on it. My girl Willow is the only dog I have, so this is going to last a hell of a lot longer than if I had 5 to 6 dogs. I am going to take half of this and freeze it so that it will last longer frozen. It will not go bad. Cottage cheese does have milk in it, or soy. It has something in it that contains milk. So you want to make sure this doesn't go bad. So what I did, just mush it in. I don't have Ziploc bags right now, so I gotta run back to the store and get those. But half of this, like this, will go into the gallon Ziploc bags, pound Ziploc bags for later. And this will last her about a week, maybe 2, depending on how much I give her. Again, I will be mixing this with the remaining kibble she has. But until then, it will be sitting in the refrigerator. I will show y'all me feeding her on this video. So let me go get her bowl. So this is her bowl. Don't bark, because I'm trying to do a video and you messing me up, shorty. This is her bowl. This is nothing special. This is puppy chow. All that other dog food that people paying $100, $80, $100, $60 for is unnecessary, in my opinion, because dog food is dog food. It is all processed foods. The higher costly ones just have more oil in it, in my opinion. Like, it's all the same shit. So yeah, she's eating puppy chow. My bullies, when I had my bullies, they was eating dog chow. They was not eating Victor and Taste of the Wild, all that other shit, because it's the same shit, in my opinion. So the only way you're going to get that real natural food is if you go raw. All in my opinion. If you go raw, you're going to get that extra benefit that you want with your dog. But this dog food is the same shit. So since I'm just now transitioning her and just trying to get rid of the extra dog food she has, I'm going to give her this amount for the raw right now. When she does go 100% into raw, she will be getting more than that. And then she will also be getting chicken. Right now I got her the chicken feet, and she's just now learning how to eat bones and stuff. She could barely chew the chicken feet bones. So that's what I'm going to get her used to. And once she can chew through the bones, then we will go into the chicken drums and the thighs and the wings and stuff like that. That's when she would start eating that. So around 6-7 months, probably 8 months, she'll start eating more meat with bones in it. But she's only a pup. She's only 3 months. So the only bone she's eating right now is chicken feet. I was going to add extra goat milk, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want it to be too much for her stomach. Well, she knows she about to eat. You hear her. So what I do, I put water in their food. All my dogs, they was eating eating dog chow, and I would mix it with water. That's how they would get their water intake for most of the day. This just makes adding water with the kibble just helps them swallow it. They won't choke on the dry ass dog food. But again, when she goes 100% raw, I won't have to put water inside the food. But I always put water with that dry ass kibble. Of course, she's going to get a bowl full of water, but this will help her swallow it better and digest the kibble better. It will help the kibble soften inside her belly. So this is it. Hold on. She will also be getting at least 2 or 3 of these. I already gave her 2, and she loved these shits. But after she finished eating, I would give her these just to keep her more full. Again, the benefits of it, but she loves to chew them. So not only is the bones good for the dog, the calcium, it helps build their bone muscle. And you know, puppies, when they grow, the bones aren't strong enough. So the calcium from the bones and from everything else, from the eggs, helps make the puppy's bones stronger as they grow. It also helps keep their teeth clean, so it does dental work for you as well. So we're gonna feed this girl. Look at her. She goes straight into her cage when she knows she about to eat. Let me put this down. It may have looks like a little bit of food when I was making it, but that's a lot. This girl is going to put on a lot of weight quick, so I am going to have to monitor it. But right now, this is her first meal, and as y'all can see, she enjoyed that shit. Again, she will be getting the the chicken feet after she finished eating. If I was to give her the chicken feet now, she would focus on that and it would take her forever to eat because she'd be too busy trying to chew on the chicken feet. As y'all can see, my girl is not food aggressive. All breeds could be food aggressive, so make sure you train them not to be. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified for when I post more videos. Much love.